nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. It's been a while.
It has.
It has, since we got the whole family, and the whole family's not here today. But hey, we love you, we love nerdy stuff, and we love scary movies. So we are back.
We're back.
Doing some reviews and some trailer reviews and some different things. And so we are happy to have you here in the Poindexter Lounge. If this is your first time to the lounge, know this. The Poindexter Lounge is
a place for nerds.
That's right. So if you like things like movies, TV shows, games, toys, and anything and everything in between, this is the place for you. That's right. And don't forget, this month we have another giveaway. Congratulations once again to last month's winner, Arctic Conquest. He won the Orm action figure. And continuing with that whole theme, dun, 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 dun. This month, we're giving away this extra special DC Multiverse 2-pack. I know you can see there. So the DC Multiverse 2-pack. It's got Orm and Aquaman in there. It's the higher quality, not basic figure. It's the DC Multiverse figures. So if you would like this, what we need you to do...
different kind of...
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we need you to do is be a subscriber. Go ahead and hit notifications and give us a like. And then also like one of our social medias. All that is down in the description below. Do that, and then also leave a comment saying that you want to be in the running for this.
Me leaving a comment, I want the Ormish figure.
All right, so do that. All right, so now, today, we saw a movie.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did. Now, for those of you who don't know, Landon here is a big, scary movie buff.
Sure am.
Which I find really interesting because just a couple of years ago, he was scared of the dark.
Yep.
But
in
now,
his room.
that's
and other stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's how he got over it. Actually, was getting into scary movies. So we're actually going to be doing a review of the movie Chucky, Child's Play, because him and I went to go see Child's Play the other day. But today we went and saw the latest entry in the Conjuring universe. Annabelle Comes Home.
Scary dolls.
Let's talk about this movie. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, this is going to be filled with spoilers. And here's why. Because we've done a couple of non-spoilers, and I know that you guys like the non-spoiler reviews as well. But honestly, it's summertime, and one of the things that has been a hard time is getting back to do videos, right? And so I don't want to take up a lot of time with that. But last couple of videos that we did non-spoilers, we didn't get a chance to get back and do the spoilers. And by the time we got a chance, it was irrelevant. So
We've had so much going on with the end of the school year and work and kids and driver's training and
you all want to hear about that's kind of scary. You all want to hear about our busy life. But hey, here's the thing. This is going to be filled with spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie and you don't want to be spoiled for anything, come back to this video. We'll understand. It's okay. But make sure you come back. Hey, kind of tag this video and kind of keep it there in your mind, all right?
Just leave a message. Did you miss me?
Exactly. Ooh, that's relevant. All right, so let's jump right into this. Tiffany.
Yes.
What did you think of this movie?
I thought that I needed a clean pair of underwear. It was kind of one of those movies that it was good storyline. It advanced the story. I'm loving the fact that the daughter played a bigger role in this movie.
Yeah.
And she is such a good little actress.
She was the main character in this one.
Yeah.
Because in the other ones it's usually the Warrens.
Yeah.
And in this one it's the
It was
their
kind
daughter.
of sandwiched between it, yeah.
Yeah.
Which was very nice.
That was
I
a
loved
nice
the
change.
acting that was picked.
And it explained how the doll got there. Because in the other ones it didn't tell how the Warrens got the doll.
It kind of set it up.
Yeah, it set it up, but like what they went through.
Delved in a little bit.
In the
they've jumped around. These movies have jumped around between different times and stuff like that, and so we got a little bit of that little brief scene where they get the doll from the people from the girls who had the doll originally. And then of course we got the backstory way back about how the doll kind of came to be. And
the Annabelle girl that had the little pigtails that always scares the crap.
In creation.
Yeah, so like you said, this we see, then bring it home. It's in there. It's in the case. The importance of it now.
But it's one of those things though that they always have the scare factors with this movie because it's a stinking doll that just looking at it you just ugh.
The doll's creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to admit,
I
the
would
doll's
not have it
creepy.
in my own
It has
house.
a couple chips in its eye.
And scratches and blood and...
Oh my goodness.
But it's just also one of those things that I've always had, the jump factor from these movies, but I mean, I was sitting here just trying to
Yeah, so as
act
I was
like I was, sitting here like not paying attention with my hand here, and there was a jump scare that
and
I
her
went,
glasses went
"Whoa!"
flying.
and my glasses flew off towards Enosh, and I was just like, what was that?
There was also
So-
there was also that moment where it was really kind of getting intense.
Yeah, and
all
then
of
he
sudden
made
I
a
went,
squeaky noise.
Yeah,
It scared him a little bit.
Yeah.
She said, "Don't do that again," so I did.
that was
Yeah.
a nice thing.
But okay, so I will just say this: this Conjuring movie universe, I love it.
It's tasty.
I love it. I really believe that they've done really good things with this because the thing is, it's based on the Warrens, who are
Speaking
real
of Orm,
people.
I love that guy who plays him.
Oh yeah, he's
Mr.
playing.
Warren.
Well, I mean that goes back to the whole Orm thing, right? I mean,
And we were saying too, just seeing him in this universe with Conjuring and with Annabelle,
Yeah.
he fits this genre.
Like that's
you
his.
see-
That's like a perfect role for
It
him.
is.
yeah. I
Because
mean, he
you
looks.
see the way he dresses, he
Mm-hmm.
fits that genre, he fits that time period. You see the pictures they put him in. They've done such a good job casting him
Mm-hmm.
and just plucking him into that universe. It looks
Yeah.
awesome.
So I love
And her.
I love the continuity between these movies.
Yeah.
I love that we always get a little bit more and a little bit more, and we get introduced to new
Yes.
characters, both evil characters and good people, and as far as like scary movies that are out there and scary movie franchises. This has definitely
This
done
is-
a really
this
good
is-
job with
This is-
spin-offs and
yeah,
everything.
probably one of the best ones that they've of the franchises.
Yeah, because I mean, we
Adding
still.
to it, still scaring the heck out of you.
Well, what I love is
Every
that was
time.
this was truly an Annabelle movie.
Yes.
Yet it felt like it could have been The Conjuring.
Yes.
Yeah, because there was Conjuring 3.
Is it? Yeah, because there's been only two actual
But they're
proper.
actually making Conjuring 3
I know.
as well.
So, but it felt. I keep forgetting because like there's so many movies in this universe now that it's like how many actual Conjuring movies has there been? But yeah, no. So this felt like this could have actually been The Conjuring.
yeah.
But because it all takes place there at the Warrens' house. But I thought it
Which
was
we never get. We usually get little snippets.
yeah. So I thought it was cool that we got
And we got to see more of the room. as
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that like the Warrens were there, and then the Warrens leave, and it leaves the
So
girls
crazy,
there,
crazy.
and it allows for us to feel that kind of claustrophobia of being
would
of
feel.
like when you were a kid and you got left at the house by yourself, by your mom and dad or something like that.
Or hey, if I had a room of evil, don't go in there.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
thought.
that's like who has a room of evil?
Yeah,
I got a Star Wars room. I got a toy room, but I don't have a room of evil. I mean, my goodness. But so I love what they've been doing with these movies and how each one seems to up the ante a little bit and show us a little bit more. And I even like the Nun movie. I thought even though that was a little bit of a departure and maybe not as accepted as well.
And it was different.
Yeah, it was different, and I still enjoyed that one. So,
my
one of my
favorites,
favorite
the
things
rest
about
of
this
the
movie,
guys.
one of my favorite things about this movie is just that the room of evil and the fact that we've always known that there's all these things in there, but once Annabelle gets set free,
Everything.
everything like no
you
holds
messed up.
barred, everything is fair game, and we get all of these different spiritual conduit things that.
Which could be in a different.
They could all have their own movie, and they're all in there. Like, I want to know more about that samurai
Yeah.
armor because, like, you heard the voices.
Because when she was, I forgot the blonde hair lady.
Yeah, the
she
babysitter.
walked past it, and it like had like people fighting and like samurai
Yes.
swords
Screaming.
going off and like screaming.
So
And
you
she
could
was-
have a
and
whole
she was
prequel.
enthralled into
Yeah.
it, and like
So
the
you
daughter
could-
was like, "Come on."
Even the dog is like, yeah. So you could have a whole prequel that's set like hundreds, if not, thousands of years maybe before, depending on when that samurai warrior lived or whatever. Because obviously it's about the murders and the things that samurai did. It could be a period piece that would be totally
So
different.
could the one with the coins, with all those
Yes!
pieces,
Yeah,
because
the
those
coin-
people scared the heck out of
'cause
me.
That was like a quarter
Intense.
of the movie.
The ferryman.
Yeah,
Yes.
the ferryman. Which
Yes.
I feel like they could make like the Conjuring 3 could be about the ferryman.
I mean, when she had the flashlight and you saw those coins, and all of a sudden
And
she
then-
finally hit the
and
one,
then-
and then they dropped, and you're
and
like,
the coins
oh.
dropped, and it looked like
Oh,
someone
that was
there.
freaky. So one of the other things that I thought was really interesting was the fact that this was the first time we got something like this, and that is the whole werewolf angle,
Oh yeah.
right? I was really interested in how they were going to deal with that once we started seeing that, and when they showed it.
Oh yeah, and then when he took his guitar and hit the werewolf, and then it like
Dissipated.
dissipated, and they
And
came back together.
Well, and you knew something was going to happen because like I loved how it would give us these little tidbits of information about each
in
spirit
the
thing
file.
because in the
said
file
from Essex, it said all these different
yeah,
things.
and it said that some of the things about it were the fog and everything, and then all of a sudden we started seeing it get foggy, and it was even getting foggy in the house.
And then
Yes.
it was really foggy, and then
Yeah,
like
and so like all this stuff is happening, you know, and so I love that we were seeing all these different things take place with all these different pieces, and even the TV, like
I
the
was gonna say,
enchanted TV.
I felt
like
like
how it was like a couple seconds ahead.
I felt
everything.
that was kind of like the movie The Oculus, but I felt like the Scottish guy watching TV and the cavalcade, like, oh, don't do that. You're not using your brain.
You're not using your brain.
She kept watching the
Because
TV
like
and
something would happen of her, and then that would happen, and then she would like start freaking out,
Yep.
and then like the monkey started going berserk, and then it fell off, and then she realized what it was doing.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it reminded me of the movie The Oculus.
Yeah.
Where it's like she was kind of entranced and couldn't look away. And then the thing that actually made my glasses fly was when that one girl, all she did that for was because she wanted
Oh, her
to
dad.
get back with, her
Yeah.
dad. And, when she finally sees him,
she's playing the piano.
he's-
His eyes gone, and then like,
oh my gosh.
whew, that
You
was-
did this to me. And then that's when my glasses flew. Because it's like that's all she was trying to do was just try to, speak with her dad. And
It's a classic case, folks, of leave well enough alone. Don't feel
don't
like
put your picture in a bracelet and try and contact them. It just doesn't work.
But I mean, the bride in the dress.
oh my gosh.
Oh wow,
That was great. I mean, so like all these different characters, like you said, they could all have their own movie.
And then when Annabelle, the doll, is in the little girl's room, and like it goes, she like throws
Pulls
it,
her out of bed. And
pulls
stuff.
her out of
Yes.
she throws it, and then the little thing switches to like all her Annabelle's phases.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like hers a kid, hers the
Yes.
doll, and then hers like the old
You got
lady.
to see her
Oh.
as a demon too.
and you got to see her as the demon too.
Well, okay, so let's talk about that too, because up to this point
Which
we
it
had seen the
finally
demon.
was- It wasn't like the
demon was in
Conjuring.
the first one.
Yes.
It
So
wasn't
the
like
demon
in the
was in the
first
first one, but every time we see the demon, it's only like it's
Split
like super
seconds.
quick.
But this
right?
one,
So you know what it looks like. So we all know there's the black demon, and one of my favorite scenes from these movies, from these Conjuring movies,
when
or from the
she's
Annabelle.
floating,
No.
And he goes like this.
No. One of my favorite scenes from these Conjuring movies, from the Annabelle movies, is the one where the demon is in the old movie where the demon is actually hiding behind.
That's what we were saying.
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
we were
okay,
saying.
yeah.
Where it was, they were holding it up, and then you look to the side, and it was, and you realize that's what was causing it was.
Yes. Well, and the demon is hiding behind Annabelle, and so like it makes you realize that Annabelle is not the demon. That
Well,
the
that's what
demon
they
is a conduit for the demon
And
that's
that's what
attached
they
to it.
said in the beginning of the movie.
Oh my
Of
gosh.
this one was saying that it's not the doll that's possessed; it's the people. It needs a body, which I thought was interesting when they were trying to run away from everything within the house, and they tried calling like a babysitter would, and then all of a sudden she's like, "Can I talk to Annabelle, hon?" And it was just like, "Wait a minute, it needs a soul," and it was like, "What?" And it was just like all these different things where it was
Yes.
like using everything to try to but it showed that it's not the thing that was possessed. It was
Yep.
it was the demon.
So all just really cool
informational
things.
scariness.
This movie just had so much in it, but it never felt like it was overdone.
No.
Never felt like it
I
was
actually
overdone.
wanted more. I know that these movies aren't super short, super long, but and when it was done, I was like, well, wait a minute. Let's keep this going. The daughter can now, take on after the parents, and she's, got the same gifts. And so I would be okay if they continued it on because mom and dad had this in our house when I was growing up, because I started seeing things, that kind of thing.
This makes me want to watch Annabelle Creation first. I mean, again, because like this was like it it would make more sense if we saw what happened with her in the beginning with Annabelle, and then see like how she changed throughout the movies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's what they are. That's that's the kind of the interesting thing about having these Conjuring movies, because they're all kind of interspliced.
Yeah.
And so like sometimes you get a piece of the puzzle over here, and it's like over here. So somebody needs to go in and like make an ultimate cut where it's like all
Plus,
in.
I also don't want to hear a
sequence.
Doorbell and then the door knocking anymore, because that kind of.
That's scary.
But you know what? But okay, so it had the scares. I mean, these movies are going to have jump scares. They're going to have things like that. But it also had creepy factor too,
did.
right? So it wasn't all just jump scares. There was actual literal creep factor with the doll, obviously, with the demon,
With the girl.
with the girl.
When she's doing that thing on the glass, and I was like waiting for her to be like, "You're so."
with the bride when she comes
Yeah.
like running in. So
When then
all
she
those
did that, and
things.
the daughter grabbed the crucifix to stop her.
Yes. So all those things, I thought it was a good mix of both creepy, make your skin crawl, kind of feel just scared, and then also the jump scares. But there's also just there's some
Apparently,
good
Jesus
fun.
and light helps.
Yes, there's some good fun in this movie though
Yes.
too. Like I love what's his name?
The
Bob?
dude- yeah.
Bob. Bob has balls. Bob has balls. What a great tagline.
Yes.
Uh,
Hashtag Bob
and,
has
and
balls.
Bob and Bob does in this movie.
Oh yeah. By the end of the movie, he does.
But it was funny how like he gets the nickname because he's the kid who the supply guy, for the basketball team and whatever.
He's the ball boy.
He's the ball boy.
You
So
need balls? I got them.
I got him. But he ends up having coming to the aid of the girl that he likes, that he cares for, and that was really sweet. I really like that.
It was almost like a little mini love story intertwined.
I know, and even the girl that caused the whole thing, like.
She's rectified by the end of the
There
movie.
is a reason for it. I'm glad they didn't kill her. One of the things I thought was interesting was really nobody died in this movie.
They just got scared the heck out of him.
I mean, like nobody.
I mean, no one really dies in any of them.
Yeah.
There's
A
been
couple of them.
I don't know.
Because
think about that.
in the Conjuring movies,
Yeah, people kind of survive, but they.
everyone survives. Besides, like the people, like they explain what the demon is and like.
Well, there's
what
been a few
is
deaths though. There's been a few deaths because like the priest died. The Annabelle did kill the priest
Oh, yeah,
on the
yeah,
ride
yeah,
home.
that's right.
And then there was the lady who watched the kids and stuff like that. She died. So there have been deaths, but nobody really died in this movie.
No one.
Which I was glad
But I didn't
about.
think that took away
But
from
they-
it. I was
they-
glad that they didn't
They
kill
had
everybody.
like the scare factor of that though too, because the babysitter, when she did get scared the heck out of, she needed her inhaler, which means the daughter needed to go in the car and get it, and then they showed more of
werewolf.
the
the
beast,
werewolf,
and
yeah.
then so it's all these different things, but it just like kept you on the edge of your seat the whole time.
For sure. And so I love all those things, but like you said, there were some lighthearted things. So at the beginning, the little girl's getting teased and everything, and then by the end, I loved how it ended. I loved how it had the lighthearted ending where all the kids came to her birthday party. They all showed that respect for her, and even the boy who kind of bullied her, you could see that there was a little bit there that
Which
maybe he
was
was
kind of
teasing her
funny,
because maybe
though.
he kind of liked her a little bit.
Which ended up being the brother of the one
Yep.
of the main girls in the movie.
Yeah.
So
And
she's like, I talked to him for you.
Yeah, so I like that. I thought that it was overall a good, well-rounded movie. And to me, it's like one of the best entries in The Conjuring.
Which doesn't usually happen
Universe.
this far into the game.
I know. They're still making great Conjuring movies. And I
They're
like
still
that.
scaring me, so.
And I'm going to keep going to see them as long as they keep making them this kind of quality
I'm
or
just not getting
better.
a doll for my house.
Oh my goodness. But
I'm a
okay.
girl and I didn't like dolls growing up. So.
And anything else that about the movie that stands out?
Pretty much explained everything.
Yeah, I mean that pretty much covers it all.
I just like
the one
instead
girl
of-
even got the answer about her dad.
Yeah,
You know,
from Mrs. Warren,
from
which was
Mrs.
nice.
Warren. That
But
was
I
cool.
think it's just interesting because every movie has been, hey, we're gonna put Annabelle in this locked case. They actually showed the
Oh.
priest and why they had to put
And
her
then,
in the case.
and then like when she fell over,
Yeah.
and then when she unlocked it and then tried to push her back, she fell right back over.
Yeah.
And then she thought she locked it, and then she fell right out.
I like that we got to see like them put her in the case. Like so we actually got to see them like, hey, we got to contain this evil. It needed an extra layer, they said, of protection. which.
Why would you have a death card, tarot
Yeah.
card attached to the
Yeah,
case,
well,
though?
so they said they needed an extra level of protection, so they encased it in that case for a reason and locked it in there.
And blessed it, keeps it.
Yeah, and everything, and so
Which is what they had to do in the closet with the Bible verses and all that stuff in the previous movies, which
Yeah,
kind of
so-
harkens
Oh, yeah,
back to that
that's
a little bit too.
So-
but
so there you go.
We've always walked through that room to put Annabelle in there because everything evil's in here.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of nice, not nice, but it was just kind of different to be able to be like, hey, that room that we've seen just little bits and pieces of and tids and bits throughout these movies, she got locked in the room, and I thought she wasn't going to make it, at one point, but you could see just how much messed with her just from being in that room.
Yeah, I mean, even the board game.
Oh my gosh, Feely Mealy, that
Feely
scared the
Mealy.
heck out of me. I knew something was going to happen, but
Yeah, I mean,
when
just
arms start coming out of your game and grabbing at you, thinking
Not
it
a good
needs
sign.
to be not a family
I
game.
think you should get rid of that game.
yeah, probably. But so I just really enjoy this. Tiffany, on a
Yes.
scale of 1 to 10, what do you give Annabelle Comes Home?
I would give it a 9 out of 10 just because I shouldn't have had to get clean underwear. That wastes time and money for me. So,
All right.
But no, it scared me. It kept the story going. I would go and watch another one tomorrow if I could, just because
Yeah.
they continue to amaze me and add on to these stories and keep me interested and wanting more. So I give it a 9 out of 10.
Absolutely. How about you, Landon?
9 out of 10, like Tiffany, because
Alright.
it just felt like it wasn't a perfect movie, but it wasn't like it was a great movie though.
Yeah.
It was a great movie, but not a perfect one. But I liked how it like explained more of Annabelle's story.
Yeah. I also give it a 9 out of 10. When I say when we say that it's not a perfect movie, it's not because there's any glaring issues with the movie, though. I mean, I just think that like for a 10, it's got to be like something. I don't know what I don't even know what I'd call a 10 at this point. But I just
She fought the devil.
yeah. I mean, I loved just everything about this movie. It was scary. It was funny. It had a love story. It got you in the feels. I cried at this movie when the girl got the information about her dad, and then when the Warren's daughter, gets the attention that she so deserves. See,
That
I'm
little
telling you guys, even when he
actress.
loves something and he's passionate about it, he yawns. So don't.
The acting chops
tried
on that
not
little
to.
actress was phenomenal. I love her.
Oh yeah, just
yeah,
great,
she was
just
great.
great overall. All right, so it's 9s across the board from us. But we ask you, what did you think of Annabelle Comes Home? Let us know down in the comment section, and
open the door.
yeah, and tell us what you guys thought of it. What were some of the things that you loved? What were some of the things that maybe you hated? We want to hear
What
it
scared
all.
you to make you lose your glasses?
Were you scared at all? Maybe you weren't scared at all and you weren't even impressed. Let us know down in the comment section. It's all good here because we love everybody's opinion here at the Poindexter Lounge. And make sure also, like I said, to get in for the giveaway. Free giveaway. Free giveaway. We
You know
got
you wanna
Aquaman figures and we want to give them away. So,
He's fighting Norm. Come on.
yeah, so be a part of that. Go ahead and do the things. All right, guys, until next time, my name is Enosh, a.k.a. Enosh Fett, along with the lovely,
Tifftastic.
and of course,
Landon Calrissian.
saying, you know what? Don't open the door for the stupid, possessed, well, I guess she's not possessed, the stupid portal for a demon doll.
Yes.
Just leave it alone. If you have spiritual questions, ask the Warrens when they come home the
If
next
there's
day.
a doorbell and a really hard knock, just walk away.
Yeah,
Just saying.
just do it.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
Wookie thinks
Yeah,
so.
Wookiee's so trying to save us.
All right, guys. Until next time, bye-bye. Hey guys, if you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please smash that like button and of course subscribe, and also hit that notifications bell so that you are aware when we put out new videos, which is like all the time. Thanks for being a part of the Poindexter Lounge, and we'll see you next time.